up, so please forgive me. But there were several congressional people that came to testify that brought paperwork that showed that the social media entities were all being paid by
That's
the
not even what
Democratic Party.
happened. Oh my God, dude, you're talking about the Twitter files. None of the Twitter files had anything to do with money being exchanged.
Yes,
It
it
had to
did.
do with
There
it
was
had to
$6
do with
million
influence.
exchanged.
No,
There
it
was
wasn't about money
$6
being
million.
exchanged. It was literally
There's
about
an
influence.
actual, there's
And
an
there was
actual
shut up, Brian.
24.
When other
There's,
people talk, it's not your turn to talk. Okay? You talked, now I'm talking, so you be shushies, okay? The Twitter files, I watched the whole congressional hearing. Matt Taibbi, I've read everything he put out. I've watched Matt Taibbi do interviews. At no point did Matt Taibbi ever claim that money was exchanging. That it was about influence. And there's one tweet ever that anybody from the federal government asked to be taken down. Do you know what that tweet said?
oh, I have no idea.
It said, it was from Chrissy Teigen, and she called Trump a pussy-ass bitch. And that Trump demanded that it be taken down. That's the only time the federal government specifically asked for, somebody from the federal government specifically asked for something to be taken down. That's the only one. And that's according to Matt Taibbi, just the guy that you guys all relied on for this reporting. He says this.
And Matt Taibbi was what? He voted for who?
I have no idea who he voted for, but this
He's
is
a
the guy that
Democrat.
did the, who cares? This is
He's
the
a
guy that did the
Democrat.
Twitter
He's a
files.
lifelong
Wait,
Democrat.
hold on. This is your source. The source of all this information you're
A
quoting
Democrat.
is Matt Taibbi.
A Democrat.
Dude, you are
A lifelong Democrat.
unironic. You like, dude. This is called
Jewish Democrats, yeah.
this is called confirmation bias. The guy that you're relying, the source you just gave me about
No.
these congressional hearings
I'm
was
just saying
Matt.
that that's testimony.
The source that you just gave me for the congressional hearings is Matt Taibbi. And then when I told you what Matt Taibbi said, your knee-jerk reaction is to say he's a Democrat. Maybe he was maybe he is. Who knows? I know he used to be. He's on right-wing media all the time. But your source and my source are the same, and now you're discrediting your own source by saying he's a Democrat. This is your source, dude. I didn't bring this up.
Not my source. He's a Democrat.
Matt Taibbi is your source. He's the one that did this. Yes, he is. All right, Brian. Like, if you don't know Matt Taibbi's your source, I don't know what to tell you. This is your source.
I don't keep up with Democrats, dude.
Okay. This is the guy that told you everything about the Twitter files. This is the guy.
He was given the information from
By Elon Musk.
Yeah. All the stuff that they got.
Yeah,
all the stuff
you
they got.
only know this stuff because of him. He's literally your source, dude.
No.
Yes, he is.
Elon knew
What
about
the
it.
fuck is
Elon
going
gave him
on?
the information.
Matt, Health Coach Brian, I mean this sincerely. Politics isn't for you, dude. But I will say this, turn off Facebook. Stop being like just a Trumper. Stop thinking you're right when you're wrong. Start listening to people. You've embarrassed yourself today. I hope
I'm
that,
embarrassed at all.
no, you should, I know you're not embarrassed, but you should be, because this was embarrassing, dude. You have your pants pulled down in front of 1,300 people, and you don't even know. You're like, nah, my pants are still on.
We're talking about the Republic and how voting is important in large cities. And so my initial point was that the cities with the highest crime rate, the most illegal, highest level of murder and rape and fentanyl and all the crazy stuff that's going on in these cities, we trust them the most to control our city, to control our nation. You want those people to control our nation. You do.
Yep.
They're doing so good with their cities that we're going to let them control our nation. You're okay with that?
I would much rather have people in cities who read things than you. Whatever we can do to make sure. I wasn't done, Health Coach Brian. I wasn't done, Health Coach Brian. I'm gonna have to mute you again because you have problems with impulse control. I want to make sure that whoever we're voting for and whoever makes these decisions doesn't think like you. Brian went bye-bye. Brian took off.